His name is Noah Diaz, guys. They're gonna know his name. Let's do this review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I am Robert Storms. I am not Noah Diaz. Okay, I'm not as important as the one Noah Diaz in this movie of Transformers Rise of the Beast. But we're gonna review this thing, guys. I just got out of the theater, went to go see it, really enjoyed it, want to talk about it. So the good, the bad, the ugly, and does this movie hold up, and does it surpass what Bumblebee kind of tried to fix with the Michael Bay screw-ups? Well, we're going to get into that, and don't worry, guys, this is 100% spoiler-free. People always ask me, is there spoilers in this video? No, guys. Unless it says spoiler review, my reviews are spoiler-free. So let's get into Transformers Rise of the Beast. Rise of the Beast is technically the sequel to Bumblebee and is actually really the second movie within the Transformers timeline taking place before the Michael Bay abominations. And how did I feel about this movie? Look, when I go into Transformers movies, I go in with the lowest of expectations. Michael Bay has set my expectations so low, regardless of how much I thoroughly enjoyed Bumblebee, I still go in with very low expectations because that's the way Michael Bay made it for me. So I went in with very low expectations and I came out of the theater really enjoying myself. I had a good time, and that's really the way you want to leave a theater. If you leave the theater being entertained and having enjoyed yourself, then it's money well spent. Now, is this movie perfect? Absolutely not by any means, but I still had a really good time. So the plot of the movie is basically Unicron is trying to destroy these planets and they're looking for this key, and then the little Beast War Transformers, I don't know their name, guys, don't crucify me, they basically split this key, went to Earth, and they hid both sides of it, and now Unicron is like sending his people out there, and this giant beam from Elden Ring shows up, and then Optimus Prime grabs all the Autobots and like, Autobots, roll out, and I'm like, yeah, here we go, and then we kind of like stopped the movie for a little bit to follow Noah Diaz and a sickly brother and some lady who I don't even remember her name who works at a museum, and somehow they get entangled. Look, guys, we all know in the Transformers movies, the human characters aren't the highlights of the movie. But at least I can say this. The human characters don't take over the movie. That's one thing they kind of fixed with Bumblebee and as well with Rise of the Beast is the human characters are there because God knows Hollywood thinks the audience needs to connect with these human characters, which honestly, guys, I'm just telling you, we don't. You can just do a whole movie of just Transformers and it would be awesome, just letting you guys know that. But hey, the human characters are there. We follow Noah and his mom struggle to raise two kids, and his brother might turn to the life of crime because things are hard in 1994, and we kind of follow his progression. He meets up with the character Mirage, voiced by Pete Davidson, who I was kind of worried at first. I'm like, oh no, not Pete Davidson. God, no. But he was actually really good. I really enjoyed Mirage in this movie. I guess one of the biggest problems I have with this movie is that it is hella predictable. Like, I was calling this stuff as it was coming on. I'm like, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen. But I will say this, there's something that happens at the end that I did not call. But in this movie, you get what you want. You get Transformers kicking other Transformers' butt. You get Unicron coming to Earth trying to destroy all that stuff. The Autobots have to team up with the Beastie Bots. Beastie Bots should be played by the Beastie Boys. And they try to stop Unicron, and then you have these human characters get mixed up in the whole thing, and it's good Transformers versus bad Transformers with a MacGuffin in the middle. That's basically your Transformers movie. Like, that's every Transformers movie. You know, good Transformers versus bad Transformers with a MacGuffin and human characters we don't care about. That is every Transformers movie. But did they do it well? Yes, they did. And there's actually a few references and kind of winks to the old Transformers movies done by Michael Bay, like a reference to Marky Mark, and even a reference to, racist Transformers and how can a Transformer be racist if it's a robot. So little things like that I thought was funny, that if you follow behind the scenes, you kind of get what they were trying to go with. And overall, I left the theater thoroughly enjoyed. The ending didn't see coming, and that was what really blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. So in the end, I give Transformers Rise of the Beast a 7.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed myself. I had a good time. The middle of it was kind of slow when they were focusing on the human characters, but when they got back into the action, they gave me what I wanted, and that was Transformers rolling out and kicking ass. But I want to know what you guys think. Have you seen Transformers Rise of the Beast? Leave those comments in the comment box below. And until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.